Hey my friends, I was just meditating at this wonderful place with this truly, let's say, magnificent view. And when I've opened my eyes and I've seen all this, you can see waves. You can't see them probably, but there's a wind blowing into this direction, and you can feel the force of water as the waves are moving towards the direction of the beach. And there's a lesson to that when it comes to letting go and releasing our need to control things. Because something I've learned in my life is that when things go against your expectations, the best thing you can do is to accept what is happening. Because if you imagine like swimming against the stream, swimming against all these waves, you lose so much of force, so much of power, just so you would fight with what's happening. And for how long we are willing to fight with what we don't like until we accept it and focus on what can we do, or use it for its best, for what we have. And sometimes we forget those things, but still it's an important lesson to just remind ourselves, well, if I had certain expectations for whatever found me, and what found me was not in alignment with my expectations, I was upset, I was sad, I was angry, I was anxious, or whatever it was. And for how long then we're willing to fight with the situation until we accept it? Right? For how long we are willing to fight with the situation until we accept it? Because once we learn to accept it, we recognize, well, I can't do anything about what already is, but I can try to do my best to make something out of it. Because wherever I am right now, I can use this present situation to create something out of it. And for a certain time I can waste my energy to worry, to be sad, to cry, to scream, or to whatever you want. But at some point you will decide, okay, let's organize my mind, let's write down a plan, let's write down some goals. Let's structure your life, because we need a certain structure. If we don't have a structure, we'll always feel a bit all over the place. But if we design a certain structure that may work for us, and sometimes we don't know what can work for us until we try, and we try all different ones. But I know for myself that if the morning routine works well for me, my whole day will work much better. And I just wanted to remind you, stop swimming against the stream. Stop fighting with what is present. Use what you have. I always say to you, use what you have. Use what you have. Wherever you are, you have something, and make the most out of it. And it means that you use your creative mind and think creatively about, okay, if those are my goals, if that is my vision for the future, how can I get there with what I have? Just recently, we booked an apartment that was way below the standards of our expectations. And on booking, as we've booked it, you see the photos, you see the description, and everything is presented so well. But sometimes when you get there, it's not how it was presented. And for a certain period of time, we were disappointed, and we were kinda angry, like, how is this possible? But then you say, well, it is what it is, and you have to accept what found you, because only that way you can finally stop fighting with the situation, so you can focus on this moment and use it for what it is offering to you. Because all the magic is always hidden in the acceptance and in learning to use this moment for what it is offering to us. And I know it is hard sometimes, and we may lose our minds, and and we may feel angry towards everything, and it's completely okay. Be angry, do whatever you have to do, but at some point you will have to come back to yourself, back to your senses, and you will have to say to yourself, okay, I will not be able to change what is, so I will accept it. And the art of acceptance is to just stop the fight with yourself because you don't like what is. Maybe it's not what you wanted, but maybe it's what you needed to open a certain wound that was still present within you, something that was triggered within you, just so you would notice, okay, I need to work on that. Okay, even if something happens that's way below my standards, how will I face with it? Will I run away from it? Or will I still use it for what it is offering to me? Right? Much love, my friends.